Good evening, lovely friends. So welcome back to Peaceful Bird Gardens. This is Danny. We are located in Florida, Central Florida, Zone 9B, 10A, probably top of Pinellas County, just for reference. So I wanted to talk to you today about plants that you're not supposed to grow because they won't grow in your zone. Well, a lot of the times that's true. A lot of the times it is true, but not always. So I don't want people to be afraid to try new things because someone told you, oh, that's never going to grow there. Well, this right here, this is a red Latham raspberry. And I picked this up as clearance aisle plants, most likely, at one of my local nurseries or something, and thought, number one, probably didn't have any idea that raspberries didn't grow here, so didn't know, had no idea, just thought, hey, I love raspberries, let's give it a try. So I went ahead and just bought it and planted it, and then after the fact, as I'm looking into how to grow this plant, I discovered, oh, you can't grow raspberries in Florida, or the only kind of raspberries you can grow in Florida are Mysore raspberries, the ones that are native to the West Indies and are ridiculously thorny and beastly, and have, lack flavor and fill in the blank of all the other reasons why that, this plant is not the most awesome raspberry in the world. Which I'll make a whole other video about Mysores another time, so stay tuned. But tonight I'm going to talk about this particular raspberry variety, red Latham. Now, after I read it, I was like, okay, it's not going to grow. It was a clearance aisle plant. Big deal. If it doesn't grow, it doesn't grow. But lo and behold, the first year that it was in the ground, the first summer, I see flowers. And I was like, oh, they're gonna drop, they'll never make it. But sure enough, they didn't drop. And we got fruit the very first summer that we planted this plant. It wasn't a lot of fruit, but it was a baby plant. Long story short, I wanna say third summer that we've had it total, this plant total that we've had it, and it's got fruit. It's got fruits. And again, we're not talking, bucket loads of berries here because it's a baby plant and it's still, it's still maturing. But we get raspberries off of this plant in Central Florida, Pinellas County, Zone 9B, 10A. High humidity, bugs, heat, you name it. Now, am I saying that this is going to work for every situation? Do I have a special microclimate here that maybe, that it's thriving in? Potentially, possibly. I'm growing it in full sun. It does get afternoon shade from the oak trees over here from probably about 3 o'clock on. So it's not getting, 3 o'clock on afternoon Florida hot sun, but from dawn on, it's getting full sun. I do have it kind of nestled up against our grape arbor here as well. So that could possibly be creating some kind of a special situation for it. Could my soil just be that good? Who knows? All I know is that these are growing, they're fruiting, they're producing. So you never know. You never know. Take a chance. Grow, now if it's something obvious, I don't know, like trying to grow an orange tree in the middle of, outside in the ground in the middle of Ontario, probably not going to work out all that great for you, because it'll freeze and it's just never going to work. But if you're in, I don't know, an area kind of like mine where we have, hot summers but pretty mild winters and, things, it's kind of like on the edge, it's kind of like on the, maybe it'll do, maybe it won't. Give it a try. Give it a try. You may be shocked and you may just be ecstatic every time you come out here and like, yes, more fruit. I can't believe that they told me that this was a waste of time, because it is absolutely not a waste of time to grow red Latham raspberries in Florida. So experiment, have fun. Plant stuff in your garden, even if people tell you you're crazy, because you never know. You might get raspberries in the middle of Florida. All right, so thank you so much for subscribing, or thank you so much for watching. our video today. If you like the content, if you're interested in permaculture, Florida gardening, having a food forest in a ridiculously small space, in a residential space no less, if you're interested in any of those things, feel free to subscribe, give us a like, and stay tuned for more. Thank you, and yeah, and that's where we're going to end. Bye-bye. You're going to have to edit that heavily. Just cut that last part out. Sorry.